love Halloween, and I have always loved picking out my costume, and that's something I've always connected with my friends about. We all love Halloween parties, figuring out what we're gonna wear, and that was always something me and my sister bonded over too when we were younger. We would just constantly be looking at Halloween costumes like in the summer. That was always super important to us. It was just super fun. Since it's October, it's finally time to figure out what you're going to be for Halloween. And if you don't have any ideas, here are a couple Halloween costumes that you could be this year. So to start with just some classics, I have just a good classic witch. Wearing all black, having the witch's hat is easy and super cute. I also have ghost. I have never been a ghost before, but I think being a ghost would be super cute. You could just wear light makeup, wear all white, just look super ghostly. You could also be like a corpse bride, anything like that. I think would be super cute as well. Next, I saw a lot of this last year, which I thought was really, really cute, and it was a clown. So people did like clown makeup and wore clown attire. You could just wear like a little corset and booty shorts. I thought that was super cute and super creative, and especially if you like doing makeup, I think that's a really great choice for Halloween. Another I think it's a classic costume because I love the Addams Family growing up, and I always wanted to be Wednesday, but I just don't really look like Wednesday. I don't really have dark hair. I don't give off Wednesday vibe, but if you look just like Wednesday Addams, I think you have to be Wednesday at least one year. I never like doing things that are super popular that year, even though I'm literally being Superman this year, and Superman was like one of the bigger movies this year. But I know a lot of people are going to be Wednesday since the show came out. I still think it's a great option if you look like Wednesday, and it's super simple, just needs really a black dress, braid your hair, and that's really it. Next, this is classic to me, and maybe it's just because it's another thing I was obsessed with growing up. But Scooby-Doo characters, it's just classic. You could be Velma, Daphne, Shaggy, Fred, you could be Scooby. And I was Scooby-Doo last year with my dog because my dog looks just like Scooby-Doo. But Scooby-Doo is my favorite character, so I had to be Scooby-Doo. I wasn't going to be Velma. I had to be Scooby-Doo. So I think that's another great costume. You can do it with friends. You could do couple costumes with it. It's just a classic one to do. I think this is such a cute couples costume to do the Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein together. Like, I think that's adorable. I really liked that. I thought that was a good one as well. I always see people use a pencil. I'm gonna try it. Next, I have character costumes for groups or couples. So the first one I have is the Hex Girls. I did the Hex Girls once with my friend, but I think it is such a cute trio costume, group costume. You could do it with two people. You could just be one of them if you wanted. I think it's super cute. They're so Halloween, so spooky vibes, so I think that is such a great one as well. Another one that I think a lot of people might wear this year is Severance. So I could see people doing Helly and Mark, or doing Gemma and Mark, or doing any of the characters. You could be all the characters. I think that is a really good one as well. It's a little spooky, but not too spooky, and great characters, and it'd be a pretty easy costume. Just a skirt with Helly and a button-up shirt, and yeah, be super cute. Next up, I have another kind of spooky vibe group. It's a duo. I did X-Files. So if you and your significant other want to be the X-Files, or just your friend, you could be Scully and Mulder. Super simple, really. She just wears like blazers, he wears a suit, and you could just get little badges and maybe like a pretend gun, and you guys are the X-File characters. Pretty simple. This is something I've always wanted to do, would be the characters from the band Gorillaz. If you don't know what the band is, it's just like an animated band. The characters are are so unique looking and so cool, and I just think that would be a really cool Halloween costume. Okay, next I have another group costume, or solo if you wanted to do, but I did the strawberry shortcake characters. So there are so many strawberry shortcake characters. You and your friends could pick whoever you wanted to do, and they have such cute outfits, and it would just be such a fun, cute costume to do with friends. Next, I have another couples costume, which is Harry and Sally from When Harry Met Sally. I think this is such a cute and simple costume. If you just want to wear like a sweater and jeans and like a skirt with tights, I think it's super simple and laid back, and it would be a great couples costume. Next, I have another couples costume, would be Beetlejuice and Lydia. I think that is super cute, or you could just be Beetlejuice or just Lydia. I know it's kind of, they're not really a couple in this movie, but I do think it's still a cute couples costume and very iconic. Alright, our last couples costume I have is from Fight Club, Tyler and Marla. I've always wanted to do Fight Club. I love Brad Pitt's costume, especially in this movie, and it's just a classic movie, and I think that would be another great costume. Okay, so now I have some solo, so if you just want to be by yourself and wear a cool costume, I have some for you. So the first one I have, just being the final girl, like in horror movies, there's always a final girl, and I think you could just be that stereotype. Like, I think you could just wear, like, honestly, like anything. You could just wear like jean shorts and a shirt and a flannel, because I feel like a lot of times they're wearing that, have blood all over you, and you're just the final girl. You could be the final girl from Chainsaw Massacre, you could be the final girl from Scream, anything really. I just think that's a really cute concept, and it would be pretty easy because you could kind of just be your own final girl. But I've always loved that, and I think I want to do that next year. Another cool costume that I think you could do is Joan of Arc. I think this super cool, look like a knight, shining armor, wear silver, have a sword, anything like that. I think it's a super cool costume, and it'd be really fun to be. Next, I totally forgot that I wanted to do this year, and it's too late. I've already decided on my costumes this year, but Edward Scissorhands, iconic. I think as a girl, it eats. I mean, a guy can do it too, but I just think it eats down. It's so good. Edward Scissorhands. I think that's such a good costume. I'm obsessed with this picture. Like, I love the way it looks. It's so cool. So I think that is a really great one. All right, we have two more. This next one I saw, and I just thought it was so creative and cute, being a leg lamp. I just think that is so funny and cute, and you could just wear like a little skirt that looks like a lamp top, and just wear like a black top or whatever, and wear the fishnet tights, and I just think it's super cute, and you could take such cute pictures with it. So I think that would be a really cute one. And last but not least, this Halloween costume I have always wanted to do, and I think I'm gonna try to do that next year as well. Blade Runner 2049, being Joy. I love her costume. I love when people do it. I think it is so cute, and I'm just obsessed with it. This could also be a couple's costume, but I think it's just so cool, and I want to do this next year for real. That is all the Halloween costumes I have right now. I swear I need to keep a list, because I swear anytime I'm watching a movie or I see anything, I'm always like, that would be a good Halloween costume. I just love it. I think it's such a fun time. You can be creative. I'm excited to see what everyone's going to be. If you want some more Halloween costume ideas, let me know. If you want me to go over my old ones, I'd love to do that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!